Pressing all the wrong foot pedal buttons here. You'll have seen me just panic for a moment there as I meant to press unmute, but I accidentally went to me. So, yeah. Hey guys, how's it going? We are back. We have no music, so let's get that going. There we go. How's it going? It is... I swear I will go one of these streams without me complaining about the weather. But if you are in the UK at the moment, then you will know, yeah, how warm it is at the moment, and we've just had heat wave after heat wave. So yeah, it's going very warm, but I think that's that's understandable, really. But yeah, we are back. I am very excited for today's stream. Going very warm. It's going well, but very warm. Yep, exactly what I just said. Yep. So yeah, we are back. We are going to be playing Satisfactory today. I know there has been quite a bit of Satisfactory content lately, but we got to try. I always kind of knew this would happen once I got to trains. So, yeah, once I got to trains, it was always just going to kind of be. 1 second, sort out some audio. There we go. It was always going to be a lot of Satisfactory because the trains is what made me want to get Satisfactory in the first place, and I knew once we got trains, it would just be, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and the ADHD dopamines would be running wild. Hi, I'm seeing quite a few people in the YouTube Shorts chat. Welcome on in. Your chat's moving quite quickly, but I'm so good. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Just because there is quite a few people that I can see in the YouTube Shorts chat. Hi. Christmas, Larper, James, Nicola, Danted. Hi to all of you in the YouTube Shorts chat. I probably missed some of you, but that's absolutely fine. I'll try and get everyone that appears at least on my screens. So, yeah. I don't normally mention this, but I will mention because there is quite a few people in the YouTube Shorts chat. If you do want a better viewing experience, at least in my opinion, linked in the description is a landscape version of this stream. So, if I just head into the game scene, you'll see the game in YouTube Shorts is above me. However, the game will fill the screens, so if you're watching on a mobile or something, that may be a better viewing experience for you. But of course, it is entirely up to you. We need to make this guy famous. Oh, I'm not going to say no, but thank you very much. Yeah, and Nicholas says that they're new. Welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, for those people that don't know, this is Satisfactory. It is a game where you are on an alien planet, and you have resource nodes all around, and you have to try and get the resources, make them into new, more complicated resources, and then transport them across the planet into even more complicated resources, and then eventually send them up into the space elevator. But as part of that, you've got conveyor belts, you've got trains, you've got logistics, you've got factories. So, yeah. Hi to Hazardous as well, who's doing okay. Welcome on in. So, yeah, I actually need to get today's plan up. What are we doing today? There you go. So, this is our assembling factory. We currently have a iron factory, a copper factory, a concrete factory, another copper factory over there, and a steel factory over there. And that's all bringing trains into this factory here. Can you enter the train? Yes, you can. When's the next train? I'll just go to this one. Hazardous says playing Minecraft. Is that what you're doing right now while you're watching the stream? I also play Minecraft, so that's cool. So yeah, you can enter the train just like this. And at the moment it's docking at the train station. But in just a few moments, we will be able to ride this train all the way around. There we go. So now this train is heading to our concrete factory, which is over in that direction. It might be your headphones, but game sounds a bit loud. Let's balance that. Let's have a look. Thank you for all the subs as well, guys. I can see some of them coming through. Does the game sound loud to anyone else? I can turn it down just a little bit. Let's go like that. Is that a bit better? It's okay. Okay, so yeah, we've got. I didn't mean to ride this all the way, but hey, I guess I can kind of show off a bit of my factory today. But yeah, we've got these kind of what I'm calling satellite factories. Truth or dare? I would rather not risk it on stream. My streams are all family friendly. Something. Yeah. Okay. I thought I'd tried to fix my sounds, but that sound didn't work. So how do I fix this while I'm live? Probably just. I'm guessing that sound alert didn't work for you guys either, so I will just turn off all my alert sounds for now. There we go. So yeah. What is my name? My name is Clevprof. That's what I choose to go by on the internet. Yeah, it's the channel you're on right now. So yeah, I have all of these little satellite factories. I say little, and then we look over at that ginormous thing over here. This is our iron factory here. We've got a copper factory processing here. We've got a concrete factory, and then these are just different what's it called? Train stations over here, which are picking up the ore and bringing it into our factory just over there. Do I have X or Twitter? I do, yes. All of my links are linked in the description of the YouTube chat, or if you're watching on Twitch, you can do !socials, and you can find me all on there. So yeah, what I want to be working on initially is let's actually put a train down here. I've laid this track behind the iron factory. Just gonna go a bit slow because we're manually driving. There we go. That can speed up. So this track actually goes underneath our iron factory and goes around our coal, and then we have a buffer stop right here that will just stop us dead in our tracks. Pun intended. You get it? Pun intended. Dead in our tracks. Train buffer. Yeah. Okay, and at the moment we're going to need to get some more resources into our assembling factory. Looks like some of you guys are having your own little conversation there, but that is absolutely fine. Now, in this cave, there is what's called SAM and quartz, and we are going to need to be bringing quartz crystals and reanimated Sam out of here and into here. Now, because I would try and kind of do this with a train, but this is kind of really as close as I can get the trains, because the trains are massive compared to some of the other stuff. So what I'm thinking here is that we have trucks. Now, in 1.2, they did redo the truck system. So I haven't actually experimented with that yet. If you've been around for a while, you'll know how much trouble we had with trucks in the over at our steel factory. Hopefully we don't have as many troubles as that today, but we will see. I think the first thing I want to do is clear this entrance. So just going to stand here. Hopefully a spider doesn't get us. I know there are a lot of spiders in this cave, and I'm not looking forward to it. So I'm just going to absolutely miss. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw an explosive over the rock that I was aiming at, because that's good, isn't it? I'm going to throw an explosive and hit the rock. There we go. I'm going to throw another one and miss. I am a good shot today, aren't I? Go on, stick to it. There we go. And there's a few more here. There we go. Hopefully there won't be any runaway trucks. Hopefully not. Okay, so that's definitely opened up the cave a bit more. I would just like to get this one out as well. Did I build the train tracks myself? Yes, so everything that doesn't look natural in this world has been built entirely by me. I've been playing on this world for 2 years, I want to say, something like that. But yeah, it starts off as kind of a very alien planet where you don't have any like equipment or things. You don't have these jetpacks or explosives that I'm doing, but all of these like things that look man-made, everything has been built by me over the last 2 years. I do have a full playlist on my YouTube channel, so after the stream, if you want to, you can go check that out. And yeah, there's probably a couple of 100 hours worth of content in that playlist. I'm sure Fredo, if you're around, you can link that playlist if you want to. If not, it's just in the description, I think. So yeah, show you sub, that is entirely up to you. I never encourage anyone to sub or to not to sub. It is entirely your choice whether you sub or not, and what you choose to do. So yeah, it's entirely up to you. If you enjoy the content, drop a sub. If you're not really interested in this kind of thing, then yeah. Right, so we are going to head into this cave here, and I'm going to head in with my rifle ready. It's got 5 ammo in it right now, because I know there's spiders somewhere around here, and that's going to be a bit of a problem today. I will just ask all chat to be kept family friendly, if that's at all possible. How long have I been streaming? Oh, hang on. Spiders. There we go. I knew there'd be some spiders here. I've been streaming since maybe 2024, so a couple of years. Got to manage my fuel. I really don't want to be attacked by the spiders here. And let's just aerial fight them. Just like that. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. That made me jump. No. I'm about to run out of fuel. You are about to die. Oh, I'm about to run out of fuel. Oh, gosh. Okay. Panic shooting. Hoo, hoo, hoo. That's... There we go. Whew. Are the spiders dangerous? Yes, they are. They will attack you. If you look down in the bottom left of my game screen, you will be able to see that I have a health bar, and that health bar will go down, and if it hits 0, then I die and have to respawn. Did I pick up all the spider bits? No, there's more. There's another spider somewhere. There's another spider. There's some spider bits. Can I just stand on top of here? Where's the spider? I think that spider bit's right there. Let's just grab this. Oh, if you have arachnophobia or something, please do look away. Because, yeah, there's going to be a lot of spiders in this section. What are the green glowing things? Do you mean these? I think these are just plants that we find in the cave. I don't think that's useful to us. Yeah, that's just kind of part of the alien planet which we're on. Okay. I think we should be good for now. Am I heading in the right direction? I think I'm heading in the right direction? Yes. Okay. So this is our setup at the moment, and I want to be able to... We're probably going to be having to tear all of this down and rebuilding it so that we can get a truck station in here and send the trucks on their way. So, yeah. Let me get up my little plan for this. Okay, so we're going to be taking Sam node. Okay. How did the spider even get there? It's an alien spider. So I guess this is their planet, and we just invaded their planet. They're native. Right. What do I want to do here? Because I want to be building onto foundations, because that makes it nice. So I think first I'm going to get this, dismantle some of this. And then I'm going to actually just put a container over here. Pick up all of this. And there. And I'll just put all of that into there. Just so we have space to dismantle. I should probably have disconnected it first. That would probably have been a good idea. Let's just put another storage container on top then. Right, so we've got power here already, which is good. Right. Oh, I didn't actually take everything. Let's take that one. And then there's probably going to be some spiders that spawn on the SAM, would be my guess. Let's just put all of that in there, put some SAM in there. And we can just keep those in our inventory for now. Does the things I build cost in-game money? No, it costs resources. So, like over here, this is a very simple factory. We have a miner that is mining raw quartz, taking a conveyor belt over here into a constructor. That constructor is turning it into silica, and that silica is then going into this storage container, and then into this special one that's got the purple thing on top, and this one uploads it to what's called the dimensional depot, which means wherever you are in the world, you can take some out. So if I wanted some silica, or if I was to build something that used silica, like a window, let's say I was over the other side of the world and I wanted to build a window, you can see it comes out of my resources there, and then this all fires into life and immediately refills it. It was quite quick, but yeah. Or I could take some, like any of these resources I can take out of my depot, and the aim is to try and kind of produce all the resources, so wherever you are in the world you can get get the things that you need. So when I'm building things like that, I'm just taking stuff out of either my inventory or out of the dimensional depot. Hope that answers the question. You did a hydration reminder in Twitch. Yes, you did. Thank you very much, Fredo. That's nice. It's got the ice in it. How much longer that will have ice in it, I do not know. Right, so I want to be going on to this. Can I put a 4-meter one here? Okay, so let's see. I want to get a miner Mark II. No, I can't put a miner on there. Oh yes, I can. That's nice. Yeah, there is a I do have some auto mod stuff in my YouTube, so if you're spamming emotes, then you will be timed out. I think that's a timeout. Fredo, can you just check that's been a timeout and not a ban or anything like that? Thank you. Okay. So I think we want to be heading out in this direction here. I can't see the original message. You'll have to ask Fredo to see what happened with that Nightbot. I didn't even really know I had Nightbot on my YouTube streams, so thank you. Right, so we are going to want one Mark II miner, and we're going to want to be bringing 300 out. So let's get some power shards, and we want to be changing this number to 300. We're going to need another one in there as well. I hope we can bring 300 out. Yes, fully overclocked. And then let's just build a little platform here to work on. It is going to kind of be floating. So we want this to go into 2.5 constructors. You might think half a constructor? How do you do that? Well, we have one running at 100%, another running at 100%, and then one running at 50%, which is 2.5 constructors overall. Right, so I'm probably just going to want to build in this direction here. I do have to have the emote protection on, guys, just because it, yeah, bots tend to spam with emotes. So, Fredo, if you could copy my rules from Twitch and put a message in all chats for me, that would be helpful. Maybe just put it as a pinned message. Right, so that's a merger. We did not want a merger. Splitter there. Splitter there. And let's... Thank you. Okay, so we're going to want to have constructor. One constructor here. One constructor here. And one there. We're going to want to have a... What's that going to be? 300. So that's going to be a Mark IV belt. Go in between all of these. And let's do this one at 50%. Reanimated Sam. 50. And then set this one to reanimated Sam, and this one to reanimated Sam. And how much are we bringing into each one? That's going to need 60 per minute, so we can do that really nicely with a Mark 1. Then this one is going to need 120 per minute, so that's going to be a Mark 2 belt. And then that one is going to be a Mark 2 belt as well. I'll sort power. Power can just come straight off here. And they can start producing. And then let's get a merger manifold here. Just pointing in this direction. And how much are we producing? We're producing 15 from that one, so that can be a Mark 1. We're producing 30. So this can all just be Mark 1s here. Hazardous, it should have just been a timeout, right? All the rules should be posted in the chats now, so how much is all of this? We are producing 75, so we can get away with a Mark 2 belt. And right. Where do we put a truck stop? Here. I want to be having an industrial storage container and a dimensional depot on the top. And at this point I will just go and grab all the bits that I put over here. Like so. Immediately start filling this up. That's going to help a lot. There we go. And then I can connect. Oh, that's not nice. I'm probably going to want to have a smart splitter here anyway. Mark 2. And none. And overflow. That's going to be any there. Trying to do logistics here, and it's quite complicated. That can be none. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to create a little area where the trucks can come in, and then the trucks can head off in that direction with all of this and then load up the trains. So how do we want to do this? Yeah, I didn't realise the World Cup was finished already. I don't actually follow football, so let's work out how much space we need, and then we'll work out where we can fit it. So I want to put a truck station, which takes up that amount of space. Interesting. So what I'm probably going to do then is maybe down here. Something like this. Got a bit of a floating factory at the moment, so there we go. Just fill in some of these gaps underneath. We went too far. Hi to, I'm going to say Lachlan. In the YouTube Shorts chat, welcome on in. So what I'm thinking here, guys, is that we have... I'm just going to get rid of all of this. We bring the conveyor out of there and into here, where we can have a truck stop. Where would I find truck stop? I've got it in here. Let's align it to there. Actually, if we can align the input, that would be much nicer. Thank you for all the subs and things coming in, guys. Oh, my lighting has just changed. 1 second. Quickly sort that out. Okay. I have this cool thing where we're on a plan, an electricity plan that has free electricity, and when that when it's free, we pay like, we kind of try and use as much electricity as possible, so that we can save a bit of money. But of course, I think that just stopped, so everything turned off. So just need to get this up. I just realised that I also forgot one of my windows, so apologies about this, guys. There we go. Okay, so we've got our truck station here. And we want to... I'll probably name it. This is going to be reanimated SAM output. And we want it to be on a load. So how do we do this? It's been a while since I experimented with trucks. If I do that, and then maybe I just build a ramp down to here. And then I have a ramp going down this side. Hopefully this will work, because trucks are designed so that they can kind of go over any terrain. I do want a 1 meter ramp, and I probably want to zoop that until it's in the ground. There we go. And I can put that under there. And that one under there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we need to have a conveyor lift, I think just heading like this. Oh, how do we fuel this? Oh, the trucks are going to need fuel, aren't they? That's a bit of a pain. Because I haven't planned for that. Oh, that's really annoying. Trucks need fuel. And I have no plan for that at the moment. This is a problem, guys, because I genuinely have no idea what to do here. I forgot that the trucks will need fuel to get to where they're going. Where's our nearest coal? It's going to be the coal power plant that we're using, isn't it? There's some 700 meters in that direction. Interesting. And the other coal is 900 meters. So that one's we've actually got some coal there that's closer. So if we just bring it to somewhere around here, we can then unload some of the coal into this one, and we can probably split it a bit, would be my guess. I need a fuel train station in the cave. At the moment I don't have any kind of fuel on my train network. I'm thinking we go and get some coal, which was in this direction, I think. Let's look on the map where it is. Oh, that's far. Like, we are between two midpoints of coal here. That's annoying. What can I use as fuel? Let's look in here. Doesn't say. Okay, I can use packaged liquid biofuel, and I can use solid biofuel. Now, we've got a choice here. We can either try and figure out getting coal here and spend most of the stream doing that, or what we could do is we can just try and run some belts out of here and follow the you wish I could put conveyors through the ground? Yes, that would be very useful. I mean, that's why I was hoping to use trucks, but yeah, that's going to be more of a problem. Of course, if I head back this way, crash into a power pole. Hopefully the spiders won't get me while I'm just zip wiring through. I bet they'll want to. Yep, unauthorized hostility. What I could do is I could change the design of our coal power plant, but I really didn't want to do that because it's still providing quite a lot of electricity to us. I could, I guess... no, that wouldn't give me enough space here to bring in coal. Because this is precisely designed so that I can only fit 3 train stations in this gap. Oh, it's so annoying because we've got coal right there. And if we take any off of this line, it will just be... No worries, Lachlan. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for being here. If I take any off this line, it will affect the power production, which is really nice and stabilised. I don't have space to add another train station. Welcome back, Christmas. I recognise the name. This is the problem with trucks. This is why nobody uses trucks. If trucks just used electricity, then we wouldn't have this problem. How is our power grid looking? So you can do all the planning in the world and still have problems. So our power grid is currently 10,000. If I isolate that to, like, by destroying this over here, if I just get rid of this, then I should be able to see how much the coal of that is coal. 4,000 of it is coal. So if I got rid of coal, I would have to... Oh, where was this connected to? Was that just connected straight up into there? I think so. Why don't I just use trains? So for the cave, like run trains in the cave. I don't think there'd be enough space up there. Because like trains need a lot of space to turn and maneuver and things. We could try it, but I'd have to run train track all the way into there, which I wasn't planning on doing. So I could either run train track through here. I guess I could try running trains just on the ground. Oh, but that's so nice up there. I've got like, I'll have to bring it, I'd want to be bringing it up to that level unless I just had a train ferrying things back and forth. If I had a train ferrying things back and forth, I could use a single track and just have one train going like there, and then it can unload into the train that takes it off into that direction. Then I wouldn't need parallel tracks. Okay. That's smart. Now, I've never laid train lines without putting foundations down, so I'm not entirely sure how it would work. Let's just work out having a train station here wouldn't fit, so let's get rid of this temporarily and go 2 more. I'm liking the idea of trains. That's as close as I could get it there. And it would then be loading into another train. I'd probably want a buffer between them. I think that would be a good idea. So if I had a buffer here, just working out spacing, give myself a bit more space there, and then can I fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And get rid of all of the grass and bits in the way. I could actually be able to go a bit further in that direction. Get rid of those ones. Can I get rid of these rocks? That would be useful. I can. Okay, this is giving us a fair bit of room to work with. Definitely not in my plan. So if we went... We had a train station here. Now, I haven't done bi-directional trains before. Let's get one more, so it's securely on the foundation, just like that. Oh, I'll probably need a buffer at the end, I think. Can I get rid of this rock? Can. So that would be there. And then we'd need 3 train stations to be bringing it out, everything out eventually. Okay, so that does fit. Will we be able to bring everything out to this? That it is going to be a bit of a challenge with this monstrosity in the way. We could definitely fit a industrial storage container there. Could we fit one? If it went a little bit wiggly. Ooh, that is close. I don't want it to be clipping. Right now, that is not currently clipping. Oh, that's really interesting. It's like right up against it. It is clipping a tiny bit, but I would say that that is acceptable. And then we could put another one there. What other games do I play beside this game? Minecraft, Global Rescue, a whole range of different stuff. I am just going to have to take a quick bio break, guys. I've been streaming for 50 minutes so far. So I'm just going to take a quick bio break and I will be right back. Now give it back. Oi, Freddo, come here. Give it back. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just pick up all your stuff. Oh, that's ended right there. And we can put that there. This can just go over the top of that. Oh, that is nice. That is satisfying. Look at that little gap below the and I'm back. Okay, so yeah, I was talking about what other games I play besides Satisfactory. I play Minecraft. I do need to get back into doing Minecraft properly. I play a game called Global Rescue. And which is a emergency dispatcher game. I just play whatever games I really fancy and kind of variety streamer, mainly Satisfactory and Minecraft. I have had a bit of a Global Rescue fixation recently. Right. So if we have this here, and then we lay track down. Let's bring track just to the end of here, which we can just about do. And we were to bring track through. We end up with a bit of floating in the transition. I wonder if we can make that a bit nicer by just we get rid of this. There we go. And then get a ramp. Just to bring it down to that level there. Interesting. I'm happy with how that looks. Let me just grab a asphalt foundation, put that under there. And I just want to colour that into our train colours. Okay, so then we've got to try and run the track through here in a way that doesn't derail our train. Interesting. So let's bring it out here. It's going to be a lot of small pieces of track, I expect. I also don't want it to be clipping too much. So I will put let's put my torch on and just have a look at how this looks. So there's a bit of a rock kind of clipping through the ground there. These are just leaves, so that's fine. Okay. I like this. This was smart. Can I get this so it works nicely? As long as there's not like a too visible gap underneath, I think that's fine. There's a bit of a gap under there, but I think that's okay. Yeah, this might be a little bit flashy if you're photosensitive, just with all the track building and things. That's why I tend not to do track building on stream. Can I get rid of some of these obstacles here? Let's just start with a rebar gun. Yeah, that's good. Try and just clear some of these rocks as we go. There, clear this rock that's just in the middle. Clear some of these ones over there. Yep, and continue on. Now this is where the spiders were. Now, so are they going to be here again? They might have respawned. Is there still a spider? That's exactly what I was just asking. Yes, there is. But they haven't seen me yet, so I might be able... Nope, now they've seen me. Now they've seen me. Okay, it's moving very quick. Haha! Gotcha. There's going to be more, isn't there? I think we just try and... go as far forward as we can until we see a spider that's coming to get us. One... You've got popcorn. Okay. Joy. Well, I hope this is a show worth watching. Okay. Not seeing any more spiders, which is always my famous last words. Let's look how this track is looking. This is interesting. I didn't think a train would be able to fit here, but then I've been doing like nice, neat foundations for the trains and things, and it doesn't look too bad being on the floor. Am I going to stream tomorrow? Probably not. I don't actually have a I don't like that though. That's too buried for me, for my liking. So we'll do a few smaller ones. Yeah, I don't actually have like a defined stream schedule or anything like that. I just kind of stream when I feel like it, but there is normally a few days gap between streams. I like that we can get rid of all of these rocks. That is very useful. There we go. Can I get rid of all of this? No, that's fixed. We get rid of that one. And I guess this will also mean that we don't need the power running in here, because the train line connects to the power line. I just want to get rid of all of this. I know that some of this is mycelia, and that's useful, but go on. Bye-bye rocks. I do like that kind of clearing that we're making for it. Come on. Can I do something like that? Kind of over the top a bit here. Up to here. Yeah, I'd say that's good. Thank you for this idea, guys. This was... I was in a bit of a predicament. I reckon probably just bring it up around there. And so far, there's only been one spider. Maybe the rest hadn't respawned. How do I like that? That's floating a little bit too much for my liking there. One of my rules is I want it to look as realistic as possible, and yeah, that's certainly being pushed. But I think because it's like that, more means like that gravity plays effect. Can I get rid of all of this here? No, these are rocks that I can't get rid of. Okay. So comes up to there. This is a long... It's probably not that far, but like it certainly feels like this is a long journey. I might just get rid of that power pole, because we're going to have power there in a minute anyway. Oh, that's interesting. That's quite a lip there. So I might have to... Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Maybe if I went like that, and then up a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't look realistic in my brain. And I could be so much quicker if I was just like, yep, this is fine. But what to do here? This is quite a hard lip. Can I bring it up part of the lip? It's too steep to go up that lip directly. What do we think, guys? Is this acceptable or not? Because like the rest of it is kind of on the ground as much as it can be. But like if I was to do a slope, it wouldn't even get up here. I will leave it for now and start clearing the rest of the next section. Oh, there's another lip here. You think it's okay? I mean, we're never going to come down here once we built these little factories. Okay, how do we get up these lips? I think we're probably going to want to go that side, and then we can run the conveyor from like here and over there. Oh, is this a good place for a station? Maybe this is where we put our station. Up here. Yeah, let's put our station here. Let's grab a foundation. Now, can we build it nicely on the world grid, I wonder? Okay, there we go. There's an area for us to work in. Can I bring where would I bring a ramp down to? That's not bad there. It'd have to be in the middle, which would be the next one along. If I just get rid of some of this section. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Rebar, explosive rebar, there we go. And then, yeah. How much space do we have for the train station to be here? I don't think that's enough space for a full train station. I think the train station is actually going to need to go right where we've just built our factory. How much can I go in this direction? Can this be exploded? All the bits underneath can. But that can't, I guess, because it's that part of that massive tree. There's a slug up there. Yeah, our train station's gonna need to probably be in this section here, somehow avoiding all of the nodes. Well, we can definitely get rid of this, and probably all of this. Now, we are about an hour and 10 minutes in, guys, and I am in need of a proper break. Chance to refill my drink and grab a snack and take some time away from all the bright lights and things. So at this time, during this time, I do try to take a break about once an hour. Like a proper break. This is a chance for me to get away from the screen, rest my eyes, hydrate, grab a snack, all that good stuff. During this, there will be a clip break, and if you've been watching, you'll have already seen a quick one, but this one will be a bit longer. And this will this contains all the kind of clips and things that I've made. Well, not all of them, but the best of me over the last couple of years. All different games and things. So yeah, enjoy. This is a perfect opportunity, if you haven't already, to like the stream and subscribe, or if you're watching on Twitch, you can follow. So yeah, I will be back in a couple of minutes. Make sure you guys take a break as well. You won't be missing any content at all.
It's the wrong thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
PG, please.
Yeah, sorry.
I can't believe the first swear on my channel is because of you.
I'm sorry. All I could do at this time. You're gonna kill me, you know.
Yeah, that's the intention.
Oh. You're gonna have to beat that out of the void, aren't you?
Yep. So that's cool. What else is there? There is elevators. Now, I'm excited for elevators. Oh, who's hostile? Oh, you're hostile. Okay, there's two of you, I saw. Hi. Aha, no, you don't. Bonk, bonk. Wait, naughty. Bonk, bonk. There we go. Okay, so we have a totally normal Fixmas gift. And I don't know about you, but this doesn't look totally normal for me. So let's get as much distance as we can and pick it up. I genuinely didn't think that that would actually kill us. I thought it would damage us, but I didn't think that that would kill us. I knew it would explode, okay? I knew it would explode, but I thought with like enough time, then like enough distance, then it wouldn't explode us. We're back here. 0 days since last incident. Yeah, I wonder why. Get some lapis. I hear you, zombie. You're not gonna scare me. Ah, you might. Oh, I was acting so confident as well. Oh, and now you want to fight. And you've shot the bat. That's very rude. Don't hurt the bat. Don't hurt the bat. Moving on. So we want to be heading this way. Oh. Hello. Did I already kill? Did that kill you already? Nope. No, you did. No. How are you not dead? Don't you fireball me. You will end up with a rifle to the face. There we go. Ha ha. Oh my god. There's one behind me. Right. That made me jump. You do not sneak up on people. It's not nice. Where did you go? Oh, I killed you. Nice. Are we going to see how the sound effects were done?
Feel like something's alive in your base.
Copper golem jump scare.
Starting to work.
This is where when you're getting ready to like jump at something. This is the look that I'm giving spiders. Like I'm just kind of squatting down, like waiting for the spider, and then it notices me, and I'm like, ha! No, not today. In fact, let's see if I can do this. If I can match the pose. There we go, you can get onto the land. Right, and now experiment time. Oh, that looks so silly. I'm guessing you can't fit multiple turtles in there. Oh my gosh, it's almost the same hitbox as the boat. Yeah, I'm gonna guess you can't fit another, but we will experiment and find out. Where did the other turtle go? You're out here. Come on, turtle. Here, turtle. Look, I've got yummy seagrass. Oh, you're not a turtle. Take a sword to the face. Bye. Thank you. How big are you? Hard to get a sense of scale there. Are you 3 little ones? I think they're just little ones, which I should be able to deal with. Okay, come on, just one of you come into range. Let's take you out one at a time. With a sniper, not on a date. Although I did know a guy who took a spider out on a date once, guys. They got chatting, talking about work. Turns out the spider was a web developer. Web developer. Haha! Right, and now I hereby christen you Zombarbara. Hey, we did it! There we go. Hope you all had a good break. Gave me just a moment to cool down and things, so yeah, that was very nice to just kind of take a breather. It's 28 in my office right now. If you weren't here at the start of the stream, I was mentioning that UK's in a heat wave right now, and yeah, that's it's a bit just insane temperatures outside and inside, and of course I've got all these lights on me, I've got screens around me, I'm burning a lot, I'm using a lot of energy, so yeah, hope you guys looked after yourself and took your meds and things if you need to. I'll just pick up some of these stinger remains that I see around the place. Right, so where we've built this is actually the perfect location for where our train station is going to be. Just want to dismantle these. So I think what I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to take it down and rebuild. I'm going to move all the stuff over here. I'm going to... Oh, the power has turned off, so it's not actually full. Although, is this filled? Yeah, that's filled up. So we were very close to being full. So I'm just gonna pick up all of these, take them there, and I'm just going to put them over here temporarily. And let's get the train station in and sorted, and then we can work around everything else. Let's see if we can put those there and have the miner facing in the other direction. Maybe like that. Yep. Okay, so now I can just kind of dismantle all of this. Probably dismantle the power system as well. Ooh, go on, fuel. Okay. So we're working a bit back to front at the moment. There's another stinger remain there. Our inventory is insane. So I can probably put a ton more in there, and then I'll just put another temporary one here just to clear our inventory of those a bit. That can go into there, sort it, that's reasonably okay. And now we can bring this through and have a train station at this level. It's going to be raised up a bit. I can probably get rid of all of this bit as well. And I'll get rid of that there. I kind of like this here, but we probably don't need that much of it. Then we can bring our track up to... I'm much more confident building on foundations. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that can line up there. I will make this all look good at some point. At some point is not today. Today is purely about functionality. Right, okay. So I reckon our first train station should probably fit here. Yes. Oh, that's actually annoying because just thinking ahead, that's gonna collide with that. Oh, these nodes are in such an annoying place. I guess I could recenter it so that it kind of comes through onto this one. So if this is our center, yes, that will work. That's going to be a bit close, but that's okay. Tiny bit of clipping there. So how do we do this? Can get rid of that one there. Let's put a train station. Align it to here. It's going to be the right one. Now, if anyone's got experience in chat of doing bi-directional, like a single line, do I need a train station at both ends, or can I get away with just a train station at one end? Because then we can have surface is too uneven. Yep, of course. Let's have a freight platform going that way. Nope, that one would collide with that, so that's annoying. So maybe I put it a bit here. Train station there. Get rid of this. Freight on one side and freight there. Surface too uneven. Kind of building aerial here, which I think is okay. And then I think what we're going to need is we're going to need another train station this end. We're going to need to have like a locomotive on both ends, I think. This is definitely floating, but we will sort all of that out at some point. We're missing some wire. Okay. This is the limitation of the dimensional depot. If I just bring it across like this. Too far. Let's just connect it kind of up to here. And then connect it in like that. So this should now be connected to the other train station. Obviously there's no power. Come on, wire. This is so annoying. We're literally now just waiting for a tiny bit of wire. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. And then going to just need a buffer stop here. So I just want to make sure that I can get this working. This currently isn't powered, so the train won't run on it. So I'm going to have to run all the way back. But I guess at that point I can dismantle the power on my way back. Probably get rid of that. This is going to be one interesting train ride. And certainly not what I thought we would be doing today. Oh my gosh, it is so squiggly. Oh, power. Yes, I can get rid of you here. Get rid of that one. There's going to be a spider that's going to jump out and eat my nose in a minute. And I'm going to scream when that happens. So, just a fair warning. No? Wow, that genuinely surprised me. I thought I was about to be eaten at that exact moment. So, hey. At least we have some wins. We can get rid of that one. And we can also get rid of that there. Oh, is this going to need another... This is going to need a station this way as well, isn't it? Okay. So I can get rid of this. And that little foundation there. I will come around at some point and get rid of all these rocks and things. Are we going to have enough wire? No, we're not. Because we're just here, we should be theoretically below where our copper factory is. So let's kind of just fly up here. It's definitely going to be quicker to actually just fly it. Yes, here is our copper factory. So I'm just going to grab a ton of wire now. So let's just do that. There we go. 3 stacks should be enough for the foreseeable. There's our copper train. So, have a train here. Let's align it properly. Posture check. Thank you very much, Fredo. Fredo just redeemed a posture check on Twitch. So I would encourage you all to make sure you're standing up, not standing up, that your posture is good. I'll just get rid of these now. It's going to be easier. There we go. And then I'm going to need a ramp down. And how do we connect up to here? There we go. So how I think this works is it's never a good sign when you hear a crunch when you fix your posture. It is not, no. can I figure this out? So this is our cave train. Cave output facing away, and cave output facing in. Inward. We are going to need to add a train station up here. So, like, this is all nicely measured, so we'll have to see how well it lines up with what we've got going on down there. Let's lock that and align it there, and then freight platform 1, 2, 3. Let's take some power off of this one. And is that going to go through the rock, or is that going to go nicely over it? It's kind of going through it. So ouch. Let's just put a power line there, and then that can go to power line like that, which can then connect to here, which can then go to the other side and connect in like that. Okay, so now that whole network is on. Now oh, that's interesting. So if everything was being powered at the same time, we would be using, our max consumption would be more than the than what we're producing. So that's something we're going to have to look out for. Okay, so first of all, I want to just ride this train and see if it works. Before I worry about scheduling and all that, let's just see if this train... Woo! Round through here. It's very bumpy, isn't it? That's not good. Oh, and then it kind of does a big hiccup there. And this then heads in to here and stops. Okay, interesting. I like it. It's a bit wacky, but I think it could work. And I see your redeem for hydrate, Freddy. Thank you. That was done, right? I think that was marked as completed. Did you redeem twice? I think Twitch is having a moment. There we go. So now how does this work scheduling wise? I have no idea how we do this scheduling wise. First of all, let's rename these stations. So what did we call the other ones? We had here cave output away, cave output inwards. So this is going to be cave input away. And this is going to be cave output. Inwards. That's such a bizarre name. Okay, right, so let's go. Why have I got 4 stations? This is so bizarre. So what is this one? This is cave input away. And then cave output inward, I think. And we're going to want to be loading reanimated SAM when there is some silica and quartz crystals. Save. And then we're going to want to be unloading reanimated SAM, silica, and quartz crystals. Oh. So now let's just see. I'll name this train cave train. And let's just see if this works. Okay, so it's docking here. Obviously there's nothing to load yet because we haven't built the factories. Does this work? It still says it's docking right now. Can it? Have I done that wrong? Next station, cave output input. My brain's getting confused. Cancel docking. Oh. Cave. This is cave output inwards. This is meant to be cave. It is beeping at me. This is meant to be cave input inward. So that will be why it's trying to take stuff to the same station. Cancel, edit. Okay. There we go. I named 2 things the same thing. Cancel docking. Turn on. Okay, we are away. Let's see what happens here. Okay. It's on its way. Obviously it's not going to have anything to unload. It's quite quick. And then, is it going to go back, though? Is it smart enough that this is one train? It knows the same thing? That would be cool. So it's docking. It'll wait a moment because there's nothing to dock here. Station unreachable. Okay, so does this one not have a timetable? It does. Okay, if I edit that timetable to be inward, no, away, right? let's just work this out. I've named these horribly, and I'm going to regret this. So it's pointing inward, pointing away. So we need them to be going inward, inward. So inward, inward. Let's see if this works. Obviously it's docking right now. No, away, away. Yeah, inward, inward. So that makes me wonder whether I actually need that station right there. That'd be useful to know. Once I just see this constantly just going back and forth, I'll be happy. Ooh, I don't like that. That's such a big jump there. But I don't think there's much I can do about it. It is smart that it knows that this is the same train. So then it's going to dock, and then I should just see this head away. Which, yeah, I don't think we would need this train station. If this drives away now... Yes! Oh, that is so good. Okay. So... I can actually get rid of this, and I can just get some track and connect that up. Okay. Now I need to work out if I've done these in the right orientation. So let me get my note up and look at my train spreadsheet. Yes, there is a spreadsheet. It needs to be going... at the other end, it needs to be silica, reanimated SAM, quartz crystals. So... it's going to be reversed. I'm just going to run along here because we'll need to sort it out anyway. There'll be a train coming at some point, which will be interesting. Just want something better about this. It's just a... Bloop. Maybe if I... Ooh. Let's... When it gets to the end, let's turn off self-driving. Leave that train there for now. We know it's going back and forth, which is good. I'm just wondering if there's something I can do here where... I mean, that's not ideal. And that's even more off the ground. But I think that might be smoother. And I'll try and just fill that in with as many like ramps and things as I can at some point. Right, let's ride the train. Let's turn the train back on. It's so smart that it knows that like this is all part of the one train. I was worried that like I'd have to do something weird with the timetable. So I've got to like work out all my directions here, and chat, you can definitely help me with this because I'm definitely going to get confused. It's just flashing brake on the screen at the moment. There we go. Now it goes this way. So if the station's not there, I can probably make this a bit nicer, but I'll work on all that. Yeah, that's a much smoother journey. Have a quick drink. Make sure you guys are hydrating as well. So, I want to turn you off right now. Turn off self-driving. So, this is going to be silica. Right? Yes. So, that's silica, which means this one is silica, which, all of these need to be set to unload. Let's use the train for this. If I get some silica out at the dimensional depot. Okay, can put some silica in here. And then the next one, I've been playing for 2 hours. Yep, because I loaded it up about 15 minutes before stream. Then this one's going to be reanimated Sam. Reanimated Sam. And that's going to be here. Cool. And then this one is going to be quartz crystals. Okay, so let's just put this in here. And we are inside a freight car. Let me out. There we go. Oh, I got trapped in there then, guys. Right, so now I'm going to manually drive this. And then we can look at what's in each one and use it to determine which platform is meant to be which I think they're actually in the wrong order currently, so this is why we check. So let's just get a little bit closer, and we will break there. So in first, that's silica, so that means this one here, oh hello, is silica. Cool. Then the next one is reanimated Sam. So I'm going to have it swap these two around. Hello. So like that. And that one. I'll just grab. Let's put a purple background on that sign, because it's my favourite colour. And then one there, and this is going to be reanimated Sam. Reanimated Sam. And then this one is going to be quartz crystals. Quartz? How do you say that? quartz crystals. There we go. Okay, so now if I turn... I just want to check if this will unload. So let's turn on self-driving. Okay, it's going in this direction, which is good. Is it going to unload all of this stuff at the other end? If so, then we can start getting the factories rebuilt and getting everything going in. Now, I am thinking I might just use some power shards to overclock and make it less complicated. Because we spent almost 2 hours of the stream on this, and that was certainly not my plan. I was hoping this would be maybe 45 minutes to an hour maximum. Okay, is it going to unload now? It is. Perfect. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, let's start heading back in. Interesting that that's got red lights. I like that. That's a cute little detail. When you've got a bi-directional train, this one had red lights when it was the back, and the other one has red lights when it's the back. Oh, that's such a cool detail. I love it. In we go. We go there and up and in. Okay, so I will hop off the train there and open my notes. What's my to-do list? What's my plan for this one? Right here. Okay, I know you guys can't see any of that, so I apologize for that. So this is actually going to be 250%. Yeah. So if we just put it into one constructor that's 250%, then it should be a lot quicker and a lot easier. So let's get a constructor out. And maybe about there. Let's get some power going down here. We can get rid of that power pole there. And we want to have a little platform just here. So let's grab this and one there, and we will want some individual storage of this as well. So if I bring this along to here, then get a smart splitter out. Trying to kind of speed run this now. Smart splitter there. How much are we going to be producing? We're going to be producing 75, so that's a Mark II. And dimensional depot on the top, but that's going to clip, so this all goes one further back that way. I don't know why I'm rushing. I guess I don't really need to be rushing that much. I just want to be making more progress. We need some different fuel. Get liquid biofuel. Okay. dimensional depot on the top. A bit of clipping, but that's okay. And then this one just here. If it's going straight any, then overflow goes that way. So at least we have a always have a stockpile in the dimensional depot if we need to. And then then we can get a Mark II belt into there, into there. Yeah, we need to sort out power. So I'm just going to bring that. Which side is it coming from? It's coming from that side. So I can just kind of put it under here. Good enough. Then I can just bring power under. And then still under to here. And then a little node here and up into there. And that one powers that one. I'm just going to set to reanimated Sam. Yep, much simpler than what we did before. Perfect. And then we can just quickly grab all of this reanimated Sam that's in here. We should start to see some coming, yep. And grab all of this and dismantle this. Okay, that can be full. We'll need to connect this into here. Just like so. And I'll put 100 in there. And put some of that in there. Okay. Okay, so this should be heading into here, which is a load. We should now see the train. It should load right onto this platform right here. So let's watch it and see what happens. Nope, it'll be loading onto this one. Like, can we stand under it? Is this a bad idea? Am I going to regret doing this? What happens? Do we just glitch to the top? Oh, it looked like we glitched inside of it. Because we did it before, like, we were able to glitch inside. Okay. Oh, that is very glitchy. I'm going to... my body is just hanging off. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. That didn't go as planned. I was expecting we would just glitch into it. So I guess I have to respawn now.
Event has been sent to the Fix-It head office to reside on its Hall of Lame.
It goes into the Hall of Lame. I think that was pretty awesome. Did you see how my body got dragged by a train? That was awesome. I mean, I died, so it's not the best, but hey. Right, we need a train to get back. The spawn is all the way up here. Maybe it would have been a good idea to put down an SPWN before doing that. Right, we want to be going to... Is it? I don't think we've named it yet, so that's going to be Door Direct. Okay. And while this is happening, I am going to take another break here. I think I will leave this running if I can, and just turn off my camera. No, I don't think I can do that. 'Cause it's a cool route. Anyway, yeah, I'll be taking another break here. I think we'll go to the break video. So yeah, make sure you guys hydrate, make sure you have a snack, make sure you have a stretch, rest your eyes, take your meds, all that good stuff, and I will leave you with the clip video, and hopefully by the time that the break is over, we will be over at our new station. That's in Celsius, for any of you strange Fahrenheit people. Oh, I can call them strange. Fahrenheit makes no sense, okay? Like, Celsius is based on, like, the temperature of water, where 0 is freezing and 100 is boiling. Like, Fahrenheit's just like, oh, it's like 96. Like, I don't know what that means. Right? Like, 96 degrees is like almost the boiling temperature of water. That's like inhospitable to humans. Like, it makes no sense at all. And this is a hill I will die on. Not seeing any spiders, which is either a very good sign or a very bad sign. Seeing anything? Okay. I think we're safe. Famous last words. Right. We've got power coming to here. What game is this? This is Satisfactory. It is a... oh, there's spiders. 1 second. Oh my god, oh my god. They literally just came out of nowhere. They literally just came out of the floor. What the heck? I will get back to you in a moment. This is a game called Satisfactory. It is a factory building game that is in survival and has scary things like spiders. Right, okay, there's just one. I can deal with you. They just came out of the floor. What the heck? Yeah. So this is Satisfactory. It is a survival factory game where you are put on an alien planet and you have to... Am I hearing spiders? Ah! Jesus! I think I knocked my whole desk there. I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, this is a factory building game. Yes. Good. Villagers. No, you don't. You do not want to hurt my villagers. You'll incur the wrath of Clevprof. Ah. Okay, I can do it like that. I thought there was a way for me to middle click blueprints. Blueprints? Yes. Words are going well today, chat. How does a ghost build in Satisfactory? They use blueprints. Chat, you're as bad as me. I'm meant to be the one that's having bad jokes, not you.
The same was also true of the Ore Snatcher, which I don't know if the Ore Snatcher is here today. If anybody wants to...
It's not me.
Oh, Doc's watching with intent.
Not me. It's not me.
Not me.
It was me.
It was Scar? Scar was the Ore Snatcher?
Hi, Doc.
The truth revealed.
Oh my gosh.
I really don't know anything about redstone. I just took the block. Everyone's like, "Oh, look, this person knows redstone so well." No, I just broke the block and put the redstone back up. I don't know if it went back together right, but
Out
can
of
just
all the
hear Doc.
people
About,
to think of, like, I don't think I would ever have got Scar as the Ore Snatcher. That's insane. I think that one's trapped. Famous last words. And... Are you trapped? Yeah, you weren't. You weren't trapped. Oh my god. Right. And got you.
Do you want me to go in?
I thought I'd just let that last clip play out because yeah, that was me in this exact cave when I first discovered it, and yeah, now we've got a train running through it. Thought I'd just let you guys see what the spiders are like there. Okay. Well, we ended up at the right station. I do want to rename this to Eastern Cave? Northeastern Cave? Northeastern Cave. Yep, I think that would be good. Okay. Aha. And yep, things are unloading here, so that is good. Should probably connect these up. But I'll need to get them up there somehow. Okay, so that's now filling this up, and then somehow we'll get it up and into there. And we just missed our ride, damn it. Bet we're gonna get spidered now. There haven't been many spiders this whole stream, and now we're gonna get some. Hey, sliding down the track. That's cool. I do like this method of traveling in Satisfactory, where you just kind of slide along. I mean, you can slide up things, which I think is pretty cool. They say as they... Aha! Here is my crate. Let's pick that up. Yeah, they say as it doesn't work. So my death crate got moved with my body. That's interesting. Watch out the way of the train. I love the red lights. That's so cool. It's such a little nerdy attention to detail. Okay. Say this is going pretty well. So now we need to... We should probably have picked up some concrete when we were back there. But hey, it's fine. We're going to want a industrial storage container. There. And then another one facing the same direction. Probably about here. And then I'll do that. Same thing just here. Now, I want this to line up. So, 1, 2, I think. Yeah, that looks like it lines up. And then I can connect this into here. That's there, that's there. And let's actually disconnect that one and that one. And let's pick up all of the quartz crystals first. That's hard to say. And we can just put some in this one over here. Yep, this one is going to be quartz crystals. And want a dimensional depot with a mark for there. And then we just do the same thing for silica. Cool. Pick this up. And put silica in there with a dimensional depot. Fantastic. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to build along here a bit more, and then probably try and get it level to where these guys are. So let's just demolish all of this. Can get rid of the power situation. So it's actually only going to be one miner. I would say that level looks pretty good. Let's just give us a bit of space around here. I'll solve all these floating things at some point. Okay, so for quartz crystals we need it running at 1.6. First of all, let's get the miner in place. The miner needs to go to we can just set it to 120 for now. And then bit of concrete there. So if we go try and kind of minimize the constructors needed. One constructor running at 1.6, creating quartz crystals. So that's running at 160%. There we go. Producing 36, yep. And one constructor here and one there. This one running, doing silica, and this one also just doing silica. Select recipe, silica. Right. So this one I want to run at 200%. And this one I want to run at 67%. So then Let's just put all of this into a manifold. Obviously this is probably a temporary one because we will probably want to like max this out at some point. And how much is this? 120, so let's just mark 2 the whole thing. Mark 2, mark 2, mark 2. And then this is going to be 22, so that's going to be a mark 1. Let's go on to our conveyor 1. This is 45, so that's also mark 1. And this is 60. Perfect. So now we just need to power all of these. I can put some of this actually in here already. Like so. If I bring the power over here, and then put all the power together, so those are going to be working. And then let's run it backwards from here. Splitter. We want a smart splitter facing in that direction. Probably one there. And one there. We are producing 36 of this, so this is all just going to be a Mark 1. We could probably quite easily be producing more, but we don't need more at the moment. So any and then overflow in that direction. So this is just going to go here. This is for quartz crystals, and maybe I just bring it along like this. I just need to connect these belts up, and then I'll have another one go over the top to there. Okay. Well, that could just be a Mark 1. So that's going to send quartz crystals into there. And then if we do the same thing but with silica, which will need to be a Mark 2. And that's lined up there. And then any and nope, any and overflow. So then it fills all of this up first, and then it will start sending it into the train station. Put some more of this in here. And some more in there, just to try and clear it out of my inventory. That's why I haven't powered that one yet. And then merger. Each one of these is 37. Oh wait, 37 and 75. So that one actually needs to be a Mark 2. And then the whole thing is 100. Oh, I didn't line that up properly. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, that should, in theory... Nope, I'm on the wrong side. And line it up here, so it's kind of halfway there. So mark 2 and mark 2 there. And then we can actually just power the final bit, which is going to be that one right there. And this is actually, yeah, just reset to 50%. Cool. So we've got lots of room and things to, lots of opportunity to expand here. Let's see that come out. Yeah, cool. And then we should just see these lights start to turn green in a moment. So just want to check that everything is working. It should be. I don't see any reason why not. That one's green. Ah, it will be blue because that means it's overclocked. Yep. Okay, so now we should have quartz crystals and silica heading out of here and getting loaded up. Let's wait for the cave train. It's so warm. I'm sweating buckets. Come on, cave train, where are you? Stand here, and while we're doing that, I'm going to get my note back up for the trains. So cave train is coming. It looks, yep, here it is. So right now, all that I need to be sending to our assembling factory is reanimated salmon quartz crystals. Silica I don't need in my pipeline yet. Should be docking. Ah yes, all the obviously all the quartz and the silica isn't loading yet, but it should soon. Okay, let's head back and then we can set up one more train and then we can start to wrap things up. Because I think it's too hot for me to really continue for another kind of 40 minutes or so. So yeah. But let's get this all working. Let's get everything. Let's get reanimated SAM and quartz crystals into this, into the assembling factory, and yeah. Now, if I was smart, I would have lined all of this up nicely, but I wasn't. So. Right, so quartz crystals are... That's silica. That's reanimated SAM. And that's quartz crystals, so... We need to bring quartz crystals out of there and into there. Now, what I'm thinking is, because this is a loading, we'll use Mark 4s. If I did something a bit like this. Yep, I guess that works. So that's a load. And then the same thing here, which is going to go... Yep, I'd say that's all good. And then this one... I'd say that actually looks pretty neat overall. So now I want to set up a train. I'll do it over here so we can start at this end. One, 2, 3. Now, all we want to be taking at the moment is reanimated SAM and quartz crystals. So, we want to be going northeastern cave to assembling input 2. And we want to be loading quartz crystals and reanimated SAM. And we want to be unloading the same things. Like that. Save. This is going to be our cave assembling train. Let's turn this on and see if all of our work today is worth it. It should always have the first carriage free. First. What's it called? Freight car? Yeah, that's it. It should always have the first freight car empty. Yep, so it should only load those 2. Fantastic. And then we should be able to go all the way to the assembling factory and get at least one new thing heading into our assembling factory. Well, at least I know what I'm doing next stream. It's going to be doing more of the same thing, but for plastic and oil. Okay, here we go. See if all of our signalling and everything works nicely. We head over our coal power plant. And then we head under our iron factory, round the back of the iron factory train station. Round the front of the iron factory train station. Join, and we know from here it should work. Let's make sure it picks the right path though. It's stopping here for some reason. Oh yeah, because I think the copper east. Oh yeah, it's crossing over there. And then this we will go, and then that copper east coast train will go. I love seeing all my signalling work. It makes me so happy. There's our concrete train. And then it should unload on the second one. So that's the same one that we're using for concrete. But obviously this is coming from another place. So I guess we could, if we ever have too many trains, we could double up on, like, it goes to the concrete one, then it goes to that, to where we were just now. And it's just one longer train if we need to. But I think for now it's fine. So then this is going to stop here. Let's see if it unloads. It should theoretically be unloading. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then it will unload it into these 2 here, which are currently empty. That one there is going, this one here is going to be plastic, and this one is going to be rubber. And we should start seeing some reanimated SAM and some quartz crystals. Now, just to check that it is the right conveyor line, I did put some already on this conveyor system back when I was just working it all out. So if we head up to this floor, you guys won't have seen this yet, but this is my logistics floor. I'll quickly explain what we've got going on here. These are coming up from the train stations down below, and then heading into lifts that go up the side to like that. Look at all of that, how cool it is. Going all the way up to the desired floor where that piece of equipment will be used. So yeah, I've made it look very neat. I spent a lot of time working on this to get it as neat as possible. And then we've also got some things that are for the outputs of the factory. So, yep, reanimated SAM and quartz crystals are here. You can see we'll have plastic and rubber as well. And if we just head under here, you can see all of our copper coming in. All the way over here. And our like wires and our steel and things, it all just goes neatly up the side of the building. It does look very cool, thank you. And then this bit is for all of the outputs of this factory. So on this floor we'll be making encased beams, which are these things right here. And then these will be going to their own train station for output. This bit is a bit more messy than this bit, because I've kind of got to like sort out where it all goes and things. But yeah, this is all pretty cool. Oh, and this little section here is going to be for concrete, because we need more concrete than we're currently producing for this factory. This factory will be producing everything possible in stages 5 and 6, so essentially everything that we've unlocked already so far. And there's a concrete node down there. This is probably where we're going to start next stream. So we'll be putting a concrete miner here, some constructors here, and then sending it all the way up and over into the factory. So yeah, didn't get as much done as I wanted to today, but we did work on a cave train and things, which is very cool. I think I will probably rename the VOD and things to account for what we actually did today. Probably get a new thumbnail and things. So I'll work on all of that probably this evening if I can. And yeah, we are going to head to the ending screen. I will do this so you guys can see this junction. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be where we end the stream today, guys. I want to thank you all very much for all of the support that I got this stream. It was a bit insane. I wasn't quite ready for it. So I think we ended up with like 7 new subs or something on YouTube. So yeah, thank you very much for all of the support, for watching the stream. If you missed any part of the stream, you can find my VOD will be available immediately on YouTube in landscape only. The vertical stream does get unlisted, and of course I think you can find it on Twitch, but it does support me better if you watch it on my YouTube channel. If you are watching on YouTube, please do consider giving the stream a like, interacting with the stream, and also if you really liked it, then you can of course subscribe. If you are watching on Twitch, then you can hit that follow button. I'm not sure when I will next be live. Will depend on my life schedule and probably the weather as well, because yeah, roasting in these kind of streams. Hee train. You can also find me on Instagram, on TikTok. I post YouTube shorts as well. These are clips from the streams, so yeah, you can find all the best bits on there and follow me in those places. I'm on Blue Sky and I have a Discord server. So yeah, if you are watching on YouTube, on either of the YouTube streams, I would at this point recommend you head on over to my Twitch page, where you can then join the raid and we can raid into someone cool. I'm not quite sure who we'll be raiding into at this point, but yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be ending it here on YouTube, and yeah, bye guys.